Hey, welcome back to the Marketing Ninja podcast, where Manuel shares his business, marketing, and branding strategies he's used to build 7 to 8 figure businesses. All right, let's enjoy the show.
If you didn't know, Amazon now accounts for 50 cents of every dollar spent on the internet in the United States of America. Just in the last 6 months, in the last year, I want to show you what we've been doing with our Amazon brands. And then I'm going to teach you exactly what I'm doing in 5 simple steps. There's a lot of opportunity, but only for those that are open to looking for these opportunities. And I'm doing it every single day. So check it out. And I have here 5 steps. This is not the end of it. This is just a few things for you guys to get some value from what we've been doing and hopefully get it all integrated for your own brand yourself. So I'm going to give you 5 particular bullet points here. Number 1 is keyword research. Here's the thing about Amazon. If you cannot be found, nobody's going to buy your products. If you go to Amazon.com, the game is actually dominated by the ones that actually are discovered when somebody searches for a keyword. You got to make sure that your listings for your products are optimized with the correct keywords for your niche. So if you guys want to find out what are the correct keywords to use on your particular listings, all you got to do is spend some time looking at the competitors. Go to Amazon and search for your competitors and start creating a document of all the words that you should be adding to your listings. Go to Google and start typing in words, and you can see that Google is going to suggest results to you based on the ones that are the most popular. Use tools like, for example, Helium 10 or Jungle Scout. These are tools that we have used on Amazon for a long time. They're going to help you understand keyword research and all these things. If you don't know how to put keywords strategically on your Amazon listings, you will not get discovered. You got to master something we like to call traffic. Number 2 is an eye-catching main image. Let's say that you did master your keyword research and you are being found on Amazon, but your first image is not that sexy. You don't really pop. You don't stand out. Well, that's also going to be a problem. So you got to make sure that your first image when you go to Amazon pops. You can do something called a shelf test. That's what you do. If you have a designer that works on your team, all you can do is, as you create all these images, is that you can take your image and place it on the results on Amazon and do the test to find out if it actually pops or not. And if it doesn't pop, make sure that you get that image edited so you can actually have an eye-catching main image. Because if you don't, people are not going to click on your listing. And if you don't click on your listing, you know what doesn't happen? Sales. You got to make sure that you get people to click on it before a sale can happen. So number 3 is social media traffic. If you guys know who I am, if you've seen me somehow over the last 6 years that I've been pumping out content nonstop, using social media paid traffic is right now a very powerful tool to get Amazon traffic to your listings. And when that happens, Amazon, you know what they do? They love you even more, because when you give them traffic and somebody buys your product, it has been shown that people more often buy other products than just yours. So they reward you for sending traffic to their Amazon listings. All right, so this is something that is essential for you. Instead of spending a lot of money on PPC, I'm not saying to not do it. I'm just saying cut it a little bit and spend more money on social media traffic. It is 2 birds with 1 stone. You actually get to brand your brand, and you actually get to get traffic to convert on your listings. And Amazon has gotten better at giving you data as to what is converting and what is not converting from your outside traffic. So very important, because it's going to feed the ecosystem. As you bring people from outside Amazon to purchase your products, Amazon gets you more traffic because they are seeing you convert. And by doing so, you get more ranking, more visibility, and more positioning. Social media organic. What makes us different? What makes my brand and the brands that I manage so much different? What helps us create an explosion of traffic? How is it possible that I can actually sell so many thousands of units a day? How is that even possible? Well, my fastest path to getting to those numbers without having to bleed out an enormous amount of money on advertising was becoming a social media organic content machine. So we actually create a lot of content because we believe in our message and our ability to influence others with our content. So what do I mean by social media organic? If you are a content unicorn, if you have the ability to make somebody else better with your content, if you are a great content creator and somebody that knows how to communicate value to people, you need to leverage social media organic channels. You can go viral on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram, on these platforms, and even create a powerful YouTube channel. For example, we have one channel that is about to cross 9 million subscribers on YouTube. We have another one that has almost 6 million subscribers. We are big time believers in utilizing the social media platforms to get attention, because when we get attention, what happens on Amazon? It's incredible. It takes off. It really explodes. It goes next level because people are looking for your products nonstop because they're seeing your value and they feel that you are for real. And because of that, they look for your products. So that's an important part. If you are just a brand and you are in love with your products, but you don't really believe in your message and your content, and you don't feel like you are competent in the camera, talking to people like I'm doing here to you right now, then this might not be the best thing for you to do. You just want to sell your products. You want to be behind a screen and just sell your products. Well, then go ahead and apply everything else around here and leave that out. Some of the brands that I manage every day, including my own brand, for every dollar that we invest, we get $10 back in sales. And the only reason we're doing that is because we have a massive social media organic presence that people keep on buying our stuff nonstop. If you take that out of the equation, $1 would be like $2 or $1 would be $3. But in our case, we put $1, we get $10 back because of our content and how many people are consuming that content. Last but not least is when you have a listing in place and it's awesome, optimized, and people are finding you, you gotta have storytelling images plus user-generated content. This is very important because the conversion game is going to be crucial. If you send traffic from social media, if you invest in advertising from Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or YouTube or any place else, and you bring people to your listings, and you don't have a sexy enough listing, you're gonna lose that traffic, wasted, not converted, and then you're gonna come back and tell me that it didn't work. But in reality, it's because your listing was not good enough to get people interested enough to invest your ad dollars. The Amazon platform has something that nobody else has. They have 5 credit cards saved in a person's account on average, which means that if you send people from Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or YouTube directly to Amazon, all you got to do is convince them that the product is good because they don't even have to pull out their wallets because the data is saved in the system. It's quite different. If you're trying to get into your website, you have to convince them and then you have to make them willing to open up their wallets and stop whatever they're doing to give you all the information about them. Amazon does not have that problem, and that's why they convert at a much higher pace, and you want to make sure that you are getting people to convert. But in order to do that, you need to have, from that social media traffic, storytelling images. When somebody clicks on those images, 7 images, you want to make sure that it is telling a story. And you want to grab user-generated content videos, people that are talking about your products, and you want to place them on that list, and you can do up to 10 of these videos. And instead of people having to believe you, they believe what your fans, what your users are saying about your brand. And that is powerful, and that leads to conversions. All right, goes without saying, you got to make sure that you have reviews in place, right? Because Amazon is actually a platform driven by other people's opinions. So you got to make sure that you're using as much as possible your friends and family, people around you, so you can get reviews enough on your Amazon listings so people can start trusting you before they actually make that purchase. Okay, go and execute it. And if you need help implementing any of these things that we just went over, make sure that you contact our team. You can go to agmagency.com. AGM stands for Attention Grabbing Media. agmagency.com/contact. And we will try to help you and see how we can execute some of our winning strategies on your brand. All right. See you in the next video.
Hey, thanks for listening. If you enjoyed the podcast, go ahead, leave us a review and subscribe to tune in for future episodes. And if you're looking for a team that'll go above and beyond for you and your brand, go to talktoaninja.com today.